Less than 24 hours after President Trump touched down in Georgia, our nation's vice president decided to come toward the state's damage from Hurricane Michael as well. As soon as Air Force Two touched down, Pence boarded Marine Two and the tour was underway. The vice president's first stop was in Moultrie at the Sunbelt Ag Expo, where he spoke to farmers that were there.
Thank you so much for letting Karen and I stop into this important event today. It's such an important time in the life of the state of Georgia and the life of this region. And as the president said yesterday when he visited in the Macon area and he visited the Gulf Coast, the Panhandle of Florida, let me say to all the farmers gathered here today in the wake of Hurricane Michael, we are with you, and we will stay with you until we rebuild and recover better than ever before.
From there, it was time to see some of the damage. The first stop was at Flint River Mills in Bainbridge, where the vice president met up with state-level leaders like Governor Nathan Deal and Commissioner of Agriculture Gary Black. He also got to meet the owner of the facility, as well as the employees and their families.
Our fondest hope is that the families here and those affected directly by Hurricane Michael know that from President Trump on down, our administration, our partners in the Congress in both parties, and our partners at the state and local level, we're going to work until we bring Bainbridge, Southwest Georgia, and the whole region all the way back.
The next stop from there was Pecan Ridge Plantation, where Pence was greeted by pecan growers in the area, as well as the owners of the orchard. They spoke to us about their losses.
I mean, we've lost this farm, basically. I mean, because it's not, we had insurance for the crop this year, but it's the replant issue. And the next year, the farmer in me makes me want to farm this, but there's no way I can make it. Next year's the year I'll lose it because we're not like the cotton guy. Nothing against them. They get to replant a seed next year. I don't.
It's that reason this is being called a generational loss storm. Pence spoke to that and how they are going to work to make sure Congress understands that when discussing aid.
We also understand that this represents generational loss to see these 4-year-old pecan trees down right about the time that they were getting close to producing, taking 10 years to get all the way back. And I just want to assure you that we get it. We need to do more. Hurricane Michael was a generational storm. We are going to address it that way, working with the leaders in Congress and in the city and on the farm. We're going to bring this region all the way back.
Reporting in Albany for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.